Conceptualism is an art which emerges out of the growing investigation into Western art and the political and economic institutions that support it. It was an attack on the visual formalism of the 1950s and 1960s. It advances the notion that the concepts or ideas involved in the work take precedence over traditional aesthetic, technical, and material concerns. Conceptualism downplays the dependence upon the craft skills of the artist but emphasizes the character of the relationship between the artist's ideas and the material facts of the world. In conceptual art, the idea or concept is the most important aspect of the work. When an artist uses a conceptual form or art, it means that all of the planning and decisions are made beforehand, and the execution is perfunctory affair. The idea becomes a machine that makes the art. Marcel Duchamp is considered as a pioneer of conceptualism. Duchamp provided conceptualists examples of prototypically conceptual works through his collection called the Ready-Mades. Conceptual art is typically associated with a number of American artists of the 1960s and 1970s. Sol LeWitt, Joseph Soth, Lawrence Weiner, Robert Barry, Mel Bushner, and John Baldessari.
Marcel Duchamp, Fountain of 1917, cited as the first conceptual artwork, which was a standard urinal basin signed by the artist with a pseudonym, R. Butt, and submitted for the inclusion in the annual and juried exhibition of the Society of Independent Artists in New York, where rejected it. It's considered as his most famous ready-made. What unites the conceptual art on this period in the absorption of the lesson from the other 20th century art movements such as Dadaism, Surrealism, Suprematism, Abstract Expressionism, Fluxus Group, together with the ambition once for all, free artwork, modernist prodigium, conflicts with conceptual art. Some have argued that conceptual art continue the dematerialization of art by moving the needs for objects altogether, while others saw conceptual art as a radical break with formalist modernism. Important facts about conceptual art. Most conceptual art actively sets out to be controversial. The job of conceptual artists is to encourage a revisionary understanding of art, artists, and artistic experience.
Other fields of study: philosophy, literature, social science, played a major role in the experience of conceptual art. A variety of project proposals and exhibition were circulated in publication. Catalog, artists, books, pamphlets, postcard, and periodicals, which became the primary medium conceptual artists used to publicize ideas and distribute documentations. Photography gained added interest as a means of recording an artist's performance of an idea and as a historical documents of the performance that could be circulated. The influence of conceptual art was widespread. It continued to be seen in 1980s in the work of artists such as the photographer and image appropriator Cyril Levine, the image and text manipulator Barbara Kruger. In the 1990s, in the work of artists as disparate as the Scottish video and installation artist Douglas Gordon and French photographer Sophia Calle.